Good afternoon. We're GreenBricks, a venture for more sustainable and affordable living. For most of my life, I've been moving from country to country. When I lived in Peru, I volunteered for a nonprofit organization that focuses on building homes for marginalized communities. My role at this organization was to fundraise enough money in order to build the houses. The houses we built were made out of wood, and for the amount the organization was asking us to fundraise, it was a lot. Additionally, being someone who's incredibly passionate about protecting our environment, I asked myself if there was a way to provide sustainable and affordable housing that doesn't damage our environment. Today, I'm glad to announce a solution.
By the end of this century, the UN predicts that our world population will grow to a staggering 11.2 billion people, which will require the construction of over 2 billion new homes. Efforts are being made to make new buildings operate more eco-friendly, but what about the materials being used to build them? Currently, there are 5 main materials used to build homes: clay, cement, concrete, steel, and wood, with wood being the only one that is sustainable and affordable. Manufacturing clay bricks, concrete, and cement release loads of carbon dioxide and other toxic elements. Furthermore, millions of buildings are torn down each year, and these materials end up in our landfills, further polluting our fertile soil, waterways, and atmosphere. While steel is a sustainable material, it's expensive to build with. Fortunately, we found a material that is not only environmentally friendly, but affordable and durable.
In Canada, 90% of plastics are thrown in the recycling bin but not reused, ending up in the landfill. We can give these plastics a use by remolding them into many different house building materials, including bricks, screws, frames, and walls. Our goal is to allow homes to be built with 100% sustainable materials.
Our plastic is incredibly strong, stronger than wood and concrete. It's more affordable than conventional clay bricks, and definitely more affordable than steel. Our product is eco-friendly. Through the recycling of our plastic materials, we're reducing plastic waste while removing the toxins created from manufacturing conventional house building materials. Our business is sustainable. A large abundance of recycled plastics remains with no use, and each year, this pile of resources continues to grow. Additionally, our durable plastic material can last hundreds of years, reducing a need for constant replacement. Finally, our bricks can withstand extreme warm and cool temperatures while being moisture resistant.
Our short-term target market consists of non-profit housing organizations because they're looking for affordable and sustainable materials to build their homes with. We're specifically targeting Tecnoparamipayas, a non-profit housing organization who builds homes for the less fortunate in Peru. In the long run, we'll be targeting construction companies who are looking for affordable, sustainable, and eco-friendly building materials.
Now, we recognize that we're not the first to take advantage of this plastic remolding technology. Remolding plastic is an emerging industry with other players already in it. However, we see this as an advantage. Since we've already connected with many of these companies in this workspace, we know that they're open and willing to share their knowledge on plastic remolding process. So far, we found companies who make wood replacement, household items, and client request items out of these recycled plastics. Our closest competitor is Green Mantra Technologies, who remolds these plastics into materials for roofing and insulation. The difference between Green Mantra and GreenBricks is that we're all about social impact, targeting NGOs that focus on community improvements.
Last summer, we won the People's Choice Award and used the money to travel to Colombia to speak with and research plastic remolding companies. We took pictures and videos as they showed us around their factories and educated us on the tools and machines that we needed to build our products. After this, we secured a workspace in the Sci-Hub for future prototyping. We also just received $1,000 in funding from pitching at the Social Impact Fund. Here's a snapshot of our short and long-term goals. This summer, we're focused on prototyping our first proof of concept, a plastic brick. We want to create this brick to test its material properties, such as strength, durability, and temperature control. We then want to create our first product, a flower pot, and scale up to build a garden shed. We're currently reading up on a PDF of the building codes in Peru, and we'll be getting a building code approval by the end of the summer.
Currently, our team has backgrounds in environment, communications, product management, and scientific research that we believe are key to making GreenBricks successful. Our advisors have provided us with a wealth of knowledge regarding our business. We even have partnerships in Peru with Tecnoparamipayas, the house building organization, and several local schools to start with for plastic resourcing. On top of this, Adrian Velasquez will be on the grounds at all times while we launch GreenBricks in Peru.
If we win the People's Choice Award this year, we'll be granted with $1,000, and we'd be using that money, along with the money that we acquired from the Social Impact Fund, to cover for most of the cost of an extrusion machine. This summer, we'll also be enrolling in the Summer Company, which is a government funding initiative where we can acquire $3,000 in seed money for a plastic shredder. Both of these machines will be used for our prototype phase, which will be happening this summer. Our world population will only continue to grow. Housing is a universal need, and we want to make these houses 100% sustainable, environmentally friendly, and affordable. At GreenBricks, we reduce waste and develop sustainable housing for marginalized communities. Thank you for your time.